serious face.
Continue talking. Hello. Hi.
Try reading out the thing.
Okay. Good morning. I'm Trinity.
And I'm Marin.
Thank you for joining us on Vortex News. Good morning. I'm Trinity.
And I'm Marin. Thank you for joining us on Vortex News.
Officials are investigating a series of possible arson in Tacoma. 2 vehicle fires and a shopping cart fire was reported on Tuesday night. Tampico police are looking for a connection between these fires and 13 more earlier in the week. However, there is no evidence of a link right now. Fortunately, nobody has been injured in these fires.
On January 15th, Union County Police responded to a call in Kelly Township for a burglary at a local bank and a stolen vehicle from a car dealership in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. Police say that Amos Machat, a Michigan man, drove the stolen vehicle to the First National Bank, stealing $775. Later, he was caught by Ohio police, where it was discovered he had kidnapped his 12-year-old daughter, who was safely returned home. Machat will be facing 6 charges of burglary from the bank and the dealership.
On Wednesday, the Washington MyShake app was released. MyShake gives you warnings about earthquakes before they happen. MyShake is important for you, your family, and community because an earthquake can happen at any moment. But with MyShake, you'll be better prepared. Washington State, Oregon, and California are the only 3 states able to download MyShake on the Google and iOS App Store.
Yakima County recorded the lowest unemployment rate in December 2021. Don Messick, regional labor economist with the state's Employment Security Department, claims every month from April through December 2021 showed an expansion in jobs and decline in monthly unemployment from the previous year. The data showed that in 2020, the jobless rate had been 6.6% in December, but over a 9-month period and boom in non-farm jobs, the unemployment rate dropped to 3.8%, thanks to the increase in construction and manufacturing jobs, as Yakima Valley continues to rebound from COVID-19 business layoffs and restrictions.
In 2019, the City of Yakima developed Clean City as a program. One of the main objectives for the program was to engage with the community partners and volunteers. Yakima Community Relations Specialty Sean Davido explains how you can get involved.
The long-term goal is to make our community a more beautiful place, obviously. Just cleaning up the alleyways, not allowing camping in certain areas at certain times, and trying to help the homeless people and add to the quality of life of Yakima and the residents that do live here. That's a big part of it. I appreciate the beauty of our community, and blight is something that none of us like to see. None of us like to see scribble on walls or, graffiti that has to be painted out, or, even tall weeds in lots. We all want to help as much as we can to clean that up. So as a resident, that's a priority to me. One of the key things that you can do is just report it. Use the Yak Back feature on the City of Yakima's website and report it. If you see graffiti, if you see problems in our community, even potholes, go online to the Yak Back feature on the city's website. It's right on the front page, and report it so the city can take action on it. That's the first thing. And volunteer. Do your part. If more of us did our part and just pitched in just a little bit, it would make a big difference.
Coming up after the break, YV Tech releases new COVID regulations. Scientists discover something strange on Mars, and Penn State finds a new way of getting energy. Meanwhile, a statue of Kobe Bryant gets put up, and the president adopts a new furry friend.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their heart and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my Granny Bird and all my friends at school.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm going to miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just a little one. I could go back and change it all. I could go back. I would. But I can't.
Welcome back to the show. We're here with new COVID regulations, strange scientific discoveries, a statue of Kobe Bryant, and a brand new presidential kitten, all on Wyvie Tech News. Wyvie Tech has just released a new set of COVID-19 regulations. The school has said that if 10% of the class is out with COVID, they will send the class online. If 3 classes are out, the whole school will go online. We asked Mr. Broom what he thought of the situation.
And the most important thing is keeping students in the classroom. So, like if we had to break out in the room, then we'd have to close down the classroom, and that for us is terrible because, you know, we get to do things hands-on in the classroom, and we really need to be here. So, if the COVID protocols help that stay in place, then I'm all for it.
Any students who are sick must give their teachers the following information. What day did the symptoms start? Is anyone else in your house sick or COVID positive? Have you taken a COVID test? When did you take a COVID test? Any student who is fully vaccinated without symptoms can return to school. You will need to send the office a copy of your vaccination card. A paper or email card will work. For students who are 17 or younger, you will need a full dose of Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, or Pfizer. Students who are 18 or older will need a booster shot in addition to the others.
Last week, NASA announced they found carbon isotopes on Mars. On Earth, carbon isotopes are a byproduct of life. On Mars, they could be caused by galactic dust or a reaction with ultraviolet radiation.
Penn State researchers have now made this super flexible device that can go on basically anything metal or hot and make energy out of it. You can use it for lots of things, like lamp poles, so it gets energy from the heat to power it. Sadly, this item is not for commercial use. Shashank Priya is the Associate Vice President for Research at Penn State. She is also the Professor of Materials Science and Engineering. She says they haven't had cost-effective ways to trap heat and convert it to usable energy. This research opens up that door. A temporary sculpture of the NBA great Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna was brought to the site where they died. 2 years ago, Bryant and 7 others were killed in a helicopter crash near the hills near LA. Kobe was an inspiration to many. He was known for his skill in basketball and his leadership in the community. The statue is a way for people to pay their respects to his legacy. The bronze statue depicts Gigi holding Kobe's hand as it rests on her shoulder. Both are wearing basketball uniforms. Engraved on the statue's steel pedestal are the names of all 9 victims of the crash. It also includes an inscription of Bryant's famous quote, Heroes come and go, but legends are forever. The first family has adopted a new furry member, a kitten named Willow, that Jill Biden first met all the way back on the 2020 campaign trail. On the Pennsylvania farm where she was speaking, Willow jumped onto the stage and surprised Mrs. Biden. Jill Biden's press secretary, Michael LaRosa, says that Jill displayed her immediate affection for the cat, and the owner of the farm knew that Willow belonged with Dr. Biden. The last cat in the White House belonged to George W. Bush. Needless to say, the Bidens and the White House staff are loving their new companion. Thanks for joining us here at YB Tech News. Join us next time for brand new stories for you. I'm Maren.
And I'm Trinity.
And we're signing off.